Let's use another example, a real more simple example for learning how to write an algorithm. I'm going to just use grabbing this chalk and writing on the board. So the first example would be then to move, let's say the chalk's on the rail. So I move the hand down for the chalk. Am I going out of range? Oh, perfect. Move hand down for chalk. If I leave that direction just as is, my hand is going to move and defy physics because it's going to start moving through the rail, then through the wall, then through the floor. And then the teacher below me is going to be kind of wondering, why is this hand coming through my ceiling? So we want to make sure that we stop the hand where the chalk is located, which in this case is going to be the rail. Stop hand at chalk rail. So you want to, going back to how specific we want to be, we want to get very specific with this. Once we're there, assuming that we're accounting for human error, we're going to move hand towards chalk. We're going to stop hand above chalk. Depending on our declared starting position as to how specific our degrees and numbers would be, so we're just still kind of being vague, which is okay with an algorithm as long as we're getting through the object that we're trying to accomplish. Number 5, if we stop hand above chalk, then we actually, before we can grab, because let's say our hand starts in a closed state, we need to make sure that our hand is open. So make sure our hand is open. And that then leaves number 6, place hand, place fingers around chalk. In programming, and this is going to be the last thing I'm going to show because you see I'm going to run out of space, place fingers above chalk. Around chalk, I should say. You can see that within programming we would do some different actions that would turn into either functions or methods that we'll talk about later on, such as a physical grabbing. So like when you're building a robot, there's always a method or function out there to grab, but sometimes it may come up empty. So then we could use some other things like if statements to check, did we grab the chalk? If so, then pull up. Lots of different options there, but what we're looking for right now are just the basic steps to grabbing a piece of chalk and picking it up. So to finish this off, after we place fingers around the chalk, we would finish closing, have the fingers stop when the grip's there, make sure that the chalk is sticking out enough so we could write with it. If you wanted to get holding the chalk like a pencil, you'd get a little more specific like that. And then finally, you could pick up, stop at desired border location, and then you could program in specific directions on how to write, which with our Finch robots later on this semester, we're going to do.